I would now like to invite Ms. Khushnam Noshir Kasad, who graduated this afternoon with a Master of Applied Science in Exercise Rehabilitation, to speak on behalf of the graduates. Khushnam is an outstanding international student with great results in clinical assessments and placements. Since arriving in Australia, she has embraced our culture and lifestyle by learning the rules of Australian football and took on a clinical position with the Community Football Club. As the International Student Liaison Officer of Footscray Park, she was a prime mover behind the success of Multicultural Week celebrations. In her gentle, provocative way, Khushnam taught the exercise rehabilitation staff a good deal about India, and they now have a greater understanding of the background of some of our international students. Khushnam has merged her Indian heritage with her newfound love of Australia. However, she remains as passionate as ever about cricket and Indian food. The former is a subject we do not discuss at the present time. Please welcome Ms. Khushnam Noshir Kasad.
Good afternoon, Chancellor, Deputy Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, Council members, distinguished guests, academic staff, my fellow graduates, parents and friends. In 2005, my parents, especially my mother, who's here today, pushed me into going abroad to study. Later that year, an Australian roadshow, I was interviewed by a Victoria University staff who was the course coordinator himself. VU was not my first choice. 6 months later, I had no option due to circumstances beyond my control. Today, I am glad it has truly been an enriching experience. As an international student, living away from home, being homesick occasionally, missing Mum's home-cooked delicacies were just minor glitches. I was fortunate that my parents were supporting me financially throughout, and with God's grace, are here today to celebrate this achievement, which is more theirs than mine. So armed with a bachelor's degree in physiotherapy, I arrived here. But grass is not always greener on the other side. Initial problems in adjusting to the Australian way of life was an absolute culture shock. A different pattern of education exists. We were encouraged to think and not rote learn, and that truly is a new school of thought. I was nominated to the International Students Association as the Education and Welfare Officer for 2007 and got re-elected to the post of Vice President for 2008, which I'm currently holding. Serving on the committee has given my career a whole new dimension. I was nominated by the faculty to the Vice Chancellor's Citation for Outstanding Students for the year 2007. In my capacity as a student, I enjoyed the placement opportunities I got with the footy club in 2007, where I learned more about footy Aussie rules than I did about rehab. On a more serious placement during my final semester, my skills and patience were truly tested, and I had to deal with those sick and in pain. Over the last 3 semesters, I volunteered for VU International Students Orientation Program. I'm also on the cover page of the VU Arrival Survival Guide and in the DVD Life at VU, which was released earlier this year. I've also worked with the Victoria University International as the front desk assistant at their international office on the city campus. 2007-08 has been a rollercoaster year for me. Volunteering for the Australian University Games just concluded in 2008 has been the most exhilarating experience, where I was sports admin officer for basketball and a timer for the swimming competition. I was posted at the Melbourne Sports and Aquatic Centre for the duration of the Games that saw more than 6,000 student athletes participate from universities all over Australia. I was also the recipient of the VU Residences Academic Scholarship for the year 2007-2008. I'm sure that my fellow graduates here have similar stories to tell of trials and tribulations, achievements, and exciting moments. Each of us here has had to face assignment deadlines, juggling placements, part-time jobs, family life, financial woes, exam glues, and a lot more. Today, we are here to celebrate our achievements. All our efforts have finally borne fruit. I hope all you graduates have had the opportunity to indulge in university life besides studying. You are at the end of one great journey and at the beginning of another, and I wish you well. For those of you who are now entering the workforce, may you continue to excel at work. For those contemplating further studies, good luck and look forward to graduating again. I'm sure we all had divine help throughout this journey. I would like to start first by thanking God and all you parents here, without whom we would not be here today. And VU, the education institution, without which we would not be here today either. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I would like to personally thank all of you for being here today. To all the academic staff at VU, we would not be graduating without your guidance, advice, and encouragement. On a personal note, special thanks to the staff at the Victoria University Exercise Rehabilitation Unit and my Faculty of Arts and Education. To my mentors, Dr. Lanny Cameron and Professor Steve Steig, who have been a part of this exciting journey. To my fellow graduates, both present and past, working and learning together has been a rewarding, stimulating, and enjoyable experience. To my fellow committee members on the International Student Association and the International Student Support, for all the fun and excitement and for testing me on that extra bit that is not my profession. Lastly, to my family, well-wishers, friends, mom and dad, who have always believed in me even when I did not believe in myself. Your love and support and ability to always go that extra mile, no matter what, time or task, have enabled me to achieve my goal today. After all these adventures, opportunities, challenges, and achievements, dear friends, we're ready to celebrate, to finally acknowledge and to be acknowledged for our journey thus far. One of the most important aspects of life here at VU is the friendships blossoming into lifelong relationships and the growth they offer on a personal and professional level. Today is an opportunity to celebrate those relationships as they will last a lifetime. To my fellow graduates, I hope you continue your involvement with Victoria University and be a part of the VU alumni community. Please join me in cheering for VU. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Thank you.